Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the Weeb
You
Report.
kill all the fun, you know that?
How do you mean?
Just can't let me have it, man.
What? I'm Alejandro.
I'm dying.
That's what you get.
I'm Charlie. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Today we're discussing the
Weeb Report.
Today we're discussing chapter 127 of the manga Attack on Titan. Spoilers ahead for the chapter and the series as a whole.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
The night of the end.
The night of the end. I don't have like big opinions of this chapter or small ones.
I liked it.
Just kind of. Yeah, it's good. There's like you told me yesterday. I think it was like it doesn't push the story.
No, not. I mean, it does and it doesn't. It really doesn't.
It doesn't. It ends with us like we already knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Is it like
If anything, this feels like a recap.
like extemporaneous, you know? Is that the word I'm looking for?
I don't know what that means. So.
I have to look it up now. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like an idiot. And I might anyway if it's the wrong word.
Right.
Extemporaneous. No, it's not. That's like
What does that mean?
done without preparation. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like not filler, but it doesn't really drive the story.
It doesn't.
But I like it.
It was good. This feels to me felt more like a recap. It's like here's why this is a weird group of people.
I mean, we knew that. We knew it was a weird group of people.
Right.
I didn't feel like we needed a recap, but I also feel like it's meant to show everybody's feelings.
Yes.
That's the big point of this.
Yeah. Know everybody's intention
Yeah.
going into this.
Like
Except there are some people who didn't talk.
That's true, but we generally knew how most people felt about each other in that group. Like, obviously, the people from Paradise Island don't like the people from Morley. Yeah, and that goes doubly so for Reiner and Annie.
Yep,
and the commander and Pieck, and even Gabby and
is
his name Flock? Flock. No, that's not Flock. Flock is the red.
Falco.
Yeah,
Falco.
Fuck Flock.
Flock.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting his hair to be red in the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never watched season 3.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, you never watched season 3.
No, I watched like 2 episodes.
I'm telling you, man, that beast fighting tight.
I know. I'll watch it someday, maybe. Probably not.
Fuck you. How are you gonna call yourself a fan?
Because I'm reading it.
Yeah, it's like half the story, bro.
Really? Oh, the anime has more meat than the manga.
No. It's got more censorship.
Right.
Yeah. That doesn't make it any less cool.
I mean, I'm sure it's a lot cooler than the manga.
Yeah.
But
it looks cooler.
Visually, it looks cooler, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Flock's hair to be red.
I feel like I've seen it, though.
I'm not asking you.
I guess you're not. I don't know. I feel like I've seen the red hair. I don't know.
Maybe you have. Watch the anime.
Well, we'll see. I got other stuff to watch.
See Commander Irwin's final moments.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I will.
Fucking when he's laying there and Levi goes to give him the injection, he just like that shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's too noble.
Yeah, you see Eren and Mikasa trying to beat the shit out of Captain Levi. Captain Levi knocks some of Eren's teeth out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mikasa about overpowered that motherfucker too. She's about to cut his head off.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy shit, dude. Yeah. It's good shit.
I should watch it.
Yeah. Watching all of them get destroyed by the boulders and shit.
The beast,
Yeah. It's good. It's fucking good.
I'll put it on the list.
Kind of like Shield Hero.
I. That's number 2.
What's number 1?
Well, right now I'm watching a show called Rami. After that, I'm gonna watch something called Erased, and then after that, I'll watch Rise of the Shield Hero.
So number 3.
Well, I don't count Rami as being on the list because I'm currently watching it.
Is it an anime?
No. It's about this guy. He's Muslim, and it's about him trying to like balance. It's a comedy. It's very fucking Master of None. Did you ever watch that show with Aziz Ansari?
Yeah.
It has that kind of vibe, that slower vibe, kind of telling, having messages and stuff.
Right.
But it's pretty entertaining, and it's about this guy who's like really trying to follow his religion, but at the same time, like, he's a guy who lives in New Jersey, and like he's an American, and this and that, and confliction, and blah blah blah. And it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And how like discrimination happens against him, even though he's like, dude, I'm like, and like how you're from the Middle East. He's like, I'm Egyptian. Like, you're angry at Middle Easterners. I'm not even Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm African technically.
There's an episode of where like Little Him. It was like when 9/11 happened, and like how people started treating him. He was like, guys, I'm Egyptian. Like, technically I'm black. Like, I'm not.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's really good. It's
that reminds me of like shit that's going on right now with like Asians.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people getting fucked with just for being Asian.
Yep.
Because of the coronavirus. Like I saw this one, and you know what? Everything I've seen, I don't want to like make this like a thing.
Yeah.
But all the videos I've seen, there's always black people fucking with Asian people. And it blew my mind. I'm like, you guys know exactly how it feels to be discriminated against.
Right. For something that's not your fault.
Right. I haven't seen, I'm sure they're out there, but the only ones I've seen are like black people. Like there's this dude on a train telling the guy to move by the door and like bringing up the coronavirus and then spraying like a fucking can of Lysol at him.
Jesus.
Yeah, and there's another one where an older Asian guy, he was homeless, I guess, and he had like a cart full of cans and shit, and it was like a group of people, and one of them was beating him up, and the other one stole his cans and shit. Also mentioned the coronavirus, and then this is the most like what the fuck. Yeah. This guy was just standing there smoking a cigarette. Somebody comes up, says something about coronavirus, throws some water on him. The guy starts chasing him. Luckily, like, he gets the guy.
You got him?
Fucking, yeah, he gets
his
him.
ass.
But, like, still, people were, like, jumping in, like, trying to kick at him and shit. Like, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, like, I don't get why people who, you know, are discriminated against discriminate against other people. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's the kind of shit that he brings up. Like, he has an uncle who's, like, very, you know, because there are parts, I don't want to get into like too deep, but like there are parts of the Muslim religion that are amazing,
right? Like,
holy shit, like it's about love and this, and like I love their prayers and how they do all that stuff. Like, it's a really big deal to pray. Yeah. But like, you know, there are some parts that maybe aren't the best, but that's in every religion. Right. And his uncle, he's a fucking dickhead. Yeah. Okay. And like, he's talking about how he sells diamonds, and he charged somebody more because they were gay, and the main character Rami was like, why? And he's like there's so little, and there's 3.6% of them in the world, and they're over here trying to do this, and he's like, yeah, it's a minority like fucking us. Yeah. And you're discriminating them the same way they would against you. Yeah. And his uncle just didn't say shit. He was like,
I mean, what can you say to that?
It's like, yeah,
you're right.
Exactly, he's 100% right. It's like, you're discriminated against him because he's gay, but he would do the same to you because you're Muslim.
That shit just don't make sense to me, man. I mean, and you know, I'm a white dude.
Yeah, you're a white dude.
Like, I should be like, ha ha ha, you know, according to some people, but I don't find that shit funny.
It's not.
It's not. It's really not funny. No.
Like
it's sad.
It's sad, and I mean, you and I have a twisted sense of humor, to say the least.
Definitely.
But we both are actually like humans who
serious shit.
No, when it's funny. Like genuine, it's like, dude, like that is not fucking funny.
Like if those two people on the train where the guy was spraying Lysol. If that was like a funny video, like that they created together,
oh great, or
that might be kind of funny.
Or even then, if that was his friend and he's fucking with his friend, granted, don't spray Lysol on anybody.
No,
but like he's fucking with his friend, and like they're buddies and whatever, and like that's like a joke they have together. Great,
exactly. But like,
other
it's
than
like
that,
genuine shit. Like
no,
like cut that shit out.
Yeah, like,
ain't nobody around here like spreading coronavirus,
right?
Like that.
No,
you know, the guy was just he wasn't coughing or nothing. He's just standing there. Yeah.
People are at Chinatown and New York.
Yeah, dude.
They having to close shops because
nobody's coming.
Nobody wants to go.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. Like I get it, but it's not even that bad yet.
It's here. Really
not here. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I see, like I said, I've been watching a live map. It's just popping up more and more.
Like there was 2 in Fulton County.
Yeah.
And those 2, it was a man and
there's a couple.
There you go. They just came back.
A man and a woman.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, it was a man. It was a married couple.
Yeah.
They just came back from Italy. They felt kind of sick.
Yeah.
They had a doctor come to their house.
Yeah. Look
at them. They're like, "Ooh, you more than likely do have it," and they quarantine them in their house.
3 more now, though.
Oh, there's 3 more now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
it's gonna spread, but that doesn't give you permission to be a dickhead.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like if they have it, if anything, feel bad for them and just be like, "Shit, dude, like,
hope get you guys better, feel better soon." Yeah.
Because if you get it, you're not gonna think it's very funny.
No.
Like.
No. And see, that's the thing. Like. Okay, sure, like, you're young and healthy.
Yep.
You probably have a very good chance of fighting it off, whether, you might not even get sick, even if you do come in contact with the germs.
True.
And I guess this is a bad analogy for you, because you don't have any, like, elderly family with you.
Yeah.
Like, because you're not near any of your family.
Yeah.
But I am. I live with my grandparents.
Yep.
So, it's just like, I don't want to get sick, so I'm trying,
potentially give it to them.
And it's like everybody should be thinking that way. If you come into contact with anybody who's elderly or very young, you should at least be cautious.
Or if they have a pre-existing condition.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Like something that autoimmune or something that lowers
like AIDS.
Sometimes AIDS, HIV. Like. World isn't just about you.
No.
Fucking think about others. That's it.
Yeah. Coronavirus is scary, but it's not something that's scary for the average person.
No.
It's scarier for people around you who you care about, who may not have as strong an immune system as you.
And if you take even a second to think, you can think of people who are like, oh, if they got it, it would be a much bigger deal.
That would suck.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Exactly.
Just.
Yeah. I did see some shit over in China. There's a hotel that they were using to quarantine people. That shit collapsed. Yeah.
Too many people.
I don't know. Nobody ever said why it collapsed. The friend who shared it, he said they did that shit on purpose.
It sounds like a conspiracy.
Yeah. But at the same time, they're trying to get like survivors and shit out.
Yeah, you gotta muck it up, man.
Oh, make it look.
Yeah.
Looks.
You're not just gonna go, whoa, that's wild. Anyway. No, you're gonna be like, oh no.
Cordon this off. Nobody go near that.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Look, man. If that had happened here, I'd be like, no way. But I just never know with China. Like, China does some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like
CCP.
The Chinese Communist Party. Yeah.
Yes, not China.
That's what I mean when I. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean the Chinese people weren't just like, oh, fuck this hotel.
No, of course not. Like.
But CCP might have been.
Yeah.
I just don't trust them.
Yeah.
Don't trust them. I don't think I could. I don't even know if I'd want to visit China, man. I'd say the wrong thing, get people thinking about their government, and I'd be fucking some black site out in fucking Wuhan.
Oh my god.
Too far?
So yeah, I forgot how we get there. Oh, Rami.
It's
a good show. I recommend it. If you don't know about Muslims, and watch it. It'll open your eyes. Granted, I knew all this stuff, but it's a good show nonetheless.
I know a little bit about Muslims.
Yeah.
There's a Muslim guy who used to work with us. Oh, what was his name? Fayaz.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. Cool guy. Yeah.
He was fine, but there were times where I was like, dude, get away from me. Like, you're being weird.
He's got a very strong personality.
Yeah. And at 7 a.m., like, I don't want to hear it. Yeah. So.
He used to talk to me about, like, how he didn't trust American girls. Because he's from Bangladesh. Uh-huh. And he used to talk to me how he didn't trust American girls. Like they would probably cheat on you and shit. I'm just like, probably.
Real shit.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, and, you know, though it shows the positive, it shows a lot of the negatives and shit. And, like, Rami at one point, he's judging this girl that his parents hooked up with each other. Uh-huh. And he was like, oh, like, you want to kiss? And you want to sex and stuff? And then afterwards, he's like, I'm fucking tired of being judged. And all these little tiny little judgments on me by, you know, my own community. Yeah. But I just did it to someone else.
I'm a piece of shit.
Like, he realized, like, oh, fuck, I do it too. Yeah. Like,
I mean, really everybody judges a little bit.
Everybody has judgment.
It's
how you
maybe
react.
It's not even a judgment. Maybe it's just a preconceived notion, you know?
And that's exactly, like, and she was saying, she's like, yeah, I'm a Muslim woman, but
you know what?
I still want to.
That's actually a really good topic for this chapter.
It is.
It is. I'm just thinking about
Holy
that.
shit.
Like, that's really good to. It's a good prologue to.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much all this chapter is about.
I thought this was a derailment, but no, you're right.
That's on topic.
Boom.
Oh Lord.
Racism is bad.
Yeah. Sexism is bad.
Sexism is bad too.
But. Yeah.
Wait.
I do have a problem with like a certain, like, to a certain extent, like, political correctness and like SJWs. Like, I don't like being censored.
No.
But also, like, I get you can't just come out and say like slurs and shit, you know?
Yeah. No. Of course not.
But anything past that, fuck it. Anything that's not like derogatory towards someone, like, fuck it.
Huh?
You know, like, okay, like some people might get mad at you if you accidentally call them a man.
If you,
like, just at a glance, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I get you don't want to be misgendered, whatever.
Yeah, and I apologize for that.
Right. But get over it. Like, shit happens. And if I'm a dude.
Yeah.
I have very long hair. Sometimes I get mistaken for a woman.
Yep.
I don't give a shit.
Just say, oh. He's like, oh. Like, sorry. Actually, yeah, just, you know, if that happens, just like, oh, hey, if you could actually call me this.
And
cool.
It's just
no worries, man.
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
Sometimes, like, it just goes too far.
Right.
It's like, I don't want somebody controlling everything I say, you know?
Because, and even if, you know, I know you want to be called this, and I say the wrong pronoun.
Fuck up. Yeah.
My bad. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. To me,
some people take too much offense to it.
Yeah, and like, it's really not
too sensitive.
Way too sensitive. Yeah. And it's them, and it's personal, and I get it, and I'm sorry that I offended you.
Yeah.
It's all about intent. I had zero intention to
It is all about intent.
Like, if I was doing it to be rude, yeah, dude, yell at me.
Right.
Throw shit in my face. I don't care, but I would never.
And that's the thing. It's like, in today's world, it's not nearly as bad as it was.
No.
You know? Like, I mean, and we live in the South. Atlanta's like a gay capital.
Yep.
You know, like, anybody can be who they want to be. Maybe not in Middle America. Middle America's, but on the coasts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
On the coasts, you're good.
You are, do whatever you want.
I'm not gonna say like shit don't happen, but I'm just like, one person doing something doesn't make everybody bad.
No.
And I have to deal with shit like that. Like, sometimes I work the door at our job.
Security.
Yeah, we check receipts on anybody going out with like certain things.
It doesn't matter who or what you look like.
But I get called out a lot because I'm a white guy who's asking black people for their receipts. Mm-hmm. That's not fair to me.
Happens to our lead guy too. Who's
also,
lot.
Yeah, also white.
I've done that. I've never been called racist.
And it's
I
just
look
like,
ethnic.
Yeah.
Like I'm.
Yeah.
I don't look white.
No. And it's just like, I don't know. Like I feel the same way. Like that's just like like I shouldn't have to be. I don't know what's a good word. I shouldn't have to have people thinking like automatically, oh, he's racist, he's white, just because there's a small percentage of white people who are racist.
Who in return they are being racist to you when you weren't. It's like,
I mean, in a way.
Well,
I'm not gonna say like full blown.
Yeah,
racist.
Not racist. You're right. It's
but it's definitely a prejudice.
A definite prejudice of like.
I mean, I'll have people, and I know this is gonna go for everybody, but I don't know if it's because I'm white or whatever, but I'll say hello to people and they'll just walk right on by.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure that happens to everybody. But it's just like, fuck.
I've been followed in stores.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever been followed in a store.
I have been followed in a store.
And it's just like, there's
and I turned around and went, can I fucking help you?
I mean, there's things that happen to everybody.
Exactly.
Like, anybody can be like prejudiced. And anybody can be fucking rude.
Yes. That's very true.
Yeah. It's just like, I think everybody needs to just chill.
Yeah.
Like, chill.
Simply as you saying hi, it's like, it doesn't matter what color I am. Like, if somebody says hi to you and...
Especially like door greeter.
Right. It's like and you hear it, say hi back. Hey. Unless you know the person and you don't like that person, then fine.
Yeah.
But on a personal level...
Yeah. I mean, I could see, like, okay, let's say reverse... the role of saying hi. Like, I say hi to the person in front of you, but not you. You could assume it's because, you know, maybe the person in front of you is white. Maybe you're black.
Yeah.
And I say hi to them and not you. Maybe you assume it's because I have a problem with black people.
Right.
You know? And it's kind of like, that's kind of where my mind goes to. It's like, I don't know if they're rude, just don't like me because I'm white.
Right.
You know?
That is always the thing. Is like, is the person just a rude person? Yeah. Like... And that's kind of where I guess everybody, including you and I, because that even the fact that is a thought is like, oh, they don't like me because I'm white or I'm being followed because I'm Mexican. No, it might be, you know, they saw me do something suspicious and they're following me. Like,
did you?
No, but like, you know, they might have thought they saw me put something in my pocket. Yeah, you know, and that's why they're following me.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I just hate people, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not inclined towards people anyway.
Right.
But, like, sometimes I'm really just, like, especially when, like, somebody's like, oh, it's because I'm black when I'm checking the receipt.
Like,
I'm just like,
get the fuck
bro,
out of here, man.
Are you serious?
Because at that point, it's like, we're having a normal exchange. You made it hostile.
Yeah.
By saying that.
There is this one dude. He started trying to like tell me about what all my ancestors had done. I was just like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not gonna listen to that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit right now.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
It's like, you don't. And I told him, like, you don't know me. You don't know who my ancestors were. Yeah. My ancestors were Irish.
Yeah, your family's from Ireland.
Yeah. So, and I'm just like, bro, get the fuck out of here. And I was getting mad. I was like, you're not just gonna stand here and fucking tell me about this shit. Like, I don't give a shit what you think, you know?
All because I asked to see your receipt.
To see his receipt, yeah. And
just to make sure.
Bro, I didn't even look at his receipt. I was like, just go. Like, just get the fuck out of here.
You know,
it's a crazy world.
It's a thing of, like, not even pick your battles. Like, don't go blasting off about, like, every white person you see. It's like, all your people were slave owners. It's like, they might not have been, and if they were, I'm not.
I'm not. No.
And I've never agreed with it.
No.
You know, it's like...
No, but people don't want to hear that shit, bro.
No, it goes both ways. Yeah. If you say, man, I hate white people, you're a racist towards white people.
Yeah.
Simple as. It's not, you can be racist toward white people. Fuck out of here. Yes, you can.
There's some people who...
I know.
That's their first go-to would be, you can't be.
And that's the people I'm talking to. Yeah. Fuck you. Yes, you can be. That is a race that you are being racist towards.
And that's the way I see it, too. It's like, if you don't like someone simply because of their skin color, regardless of what it is...
Yeah.
Like, you're an asshole.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's no... Well, no, see, I've had a bad experience. I don't care. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I mean, but we can all agree, like, shit needs to change also.
Shit hard needs to change. Like,
and it's not like it can only be one way or the other.
No. You know? It needs to be both parties.
Both. Yes.
All parties need to change.
Well, I was thinking more like shit needs to change.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you can't be racist towards white people. Like, both of those can be true. Like, at the same time.
Yes.
You can be racist towards anybody, but shit still needs to change.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember I told you about the guy who unfurled the Nazi flag at a Bernie Sanders rally.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know why. My mind did not go, it's because he's Jewish. I was like, why? I didn't think so either. Why at a Bernie Sanders? I literally asked Christina, I was like, why at a Bernie Sanders rally? Like, he doesn't agree with that.
Yeah, I also was like, oh man, fucking assholes. Like,
yeah.
I didn't even think like, oh wow, they're attacking.
He's being anti-Semitic.
I just went, oh, he's a fucking piece of shit.
And she told me, she was like, he's Jewish, and I knew he was Jewish.
Right.
And I'm just like, oh fuck, you're right.
That's why.
That's why. I just didn't because my mind
doesn't go there.
Exactly. It
doesn't go to race.
It didn't even go, oh, he's being fucking racist.
Jewish isn't race, but whatever.
Jewish is race.
It is?
Yeah.
I've heard it.
Jewish is well, I guess you could say it's an ethnicity.
Well, it's like you can't say somebody like, you're Muslim. It's like, no.
Right, but Jewish is a religion and an ethnicity.
Is it?
Like, it's a group of people. Yeah.
I always thought it was just a religion.
No.
And that's why I always thought it was weird that people would say racist towards Jewish people.
No. It
is.
I mean, but I don't know, like, if you would classify it as a race, because, you know, like, there's Caucasian, African American, Hispanic is generally what's on the sheet.
Yeah. On the sheet.
Yeah. But then again, you got, like, you know, Polynesian.
True.
Asian. I didn't even mention Asians would be on the sheet too.
They'd be on the sheet too.
I don't know if there's, I don't know, like, but I know it's an ethnicity.
Interesting.
Like, I know it's not just a religion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, a part of me felt like I knew that, but I would always, like, override it and be like, no, it's a...
It could be because Muslims are all different kinds of races.
Yeah.
You have, you know, Middle Eastern Muslims, but then you also have people in Africa who are Muslims. Yeah.
Everybody's Muslim. In the show, there's a white guy who's Muslim.
Yeah. I mean, anybody can be Jewish.
Anybody can be Jewish. Anybody can be
Muslim.
Christian, Catholic.
Yeah.
Like,
so you adopt... Oh, my God, Scott. Shut the fuck up.
Just mute it.
I hate when it gets that.
Yeah.
Just fucking...
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, dude. He will never stop. Like, he's opened up, like, 4 fucking group chats. Not even. 4 is underselling it. I'm talking probably, like, 10 to 15.
Oh, man.
And Facebook, just different ones.
Ugh.
Yeah. This seems like a good time to reel it back.
Right. That was good, yeah. Because it's just to be us yelling at the world.
There's so much to yell about, though.
There is. I agree. Yeah. But... all in somewhat relevance. Apologies to people. It's been 30 minutes.
Has it been 30 minutes? Yo, if they get through that,
good.
Hit me up. I'm gonna give you $1.
And hopefully you agree with what we're saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, all of that, though.
I don't think anybody watching or reading Attack on Titan wouldn't agree with that.
Right.
Because, like, we're watching it play out.
Yeah. And like you said, like, everything we've been yelling about does actually have something to do with this.
Yep.
So, let's get into the chapter.
What are we talking about?
Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan.
Oh, my butt's getting sore.
Oh, man. I mean, you've been sitting there for 30 minutes.
Been sitting here for 30 minutes. I said this was going to be a short one, too.
You did.
Made myself.
Okay, so...
Jean.
We open on Jean.
He's having a little drinky poo.
Yeah.
By himself. That's sad. Sad times.
And all this is an internal monologue of him being like...
He's thinking about, like, his future and shit.
He's like, if I just keep my mouth shut, do what I gotta do, I'll be alright. I can
house in the interior.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good drinks, a wife and kids.
Yep. Pick the American dream on Paradise Island.
The Paradise
Dream. Yeah.
Paradise.
Yeah. a wife and a kid, you know, all that. Doesn't have to worry about anything, you know. The easy way out.
I'll be gulping down the finest wine.
Yeah.
I never took Jean as much of a drinker.
No.
I don't think he was before this.
No. Yeah. We'll see. It's, you know, because he doesn't have to worry. That's his, like, he's just like, and this is him trying to convince himself.
Like, to not say anything.
Like, that would be great. That's going to be great. Wow. You know, I just got to hold out.
I mean, if we think back to the first season, that's probably what he always wanted.
Yeah.
Peace. You know, he was trying to get into the military police to get inside the interior.
Right. He wanted cushy. He wanted a cushy life.
I mean, looking back on it, that's probably all he was dreaming about, even back then, you know? And he was good enough for it. He got in the top 10.
And this is a genuine possibility now that the rumbling, like, you know, he's like, if you stick with the winning team, right? Yeah, you can get your dream.
Because back then it wasn't ever going to be.
It was never actually going to be like that. Yeah. No.
But now
it could genuinely happen.
And he knows that.
But the reason he's trying to convince himself is because he knows for his small dream to happen, the world needs to die.
Yeah. So you got Hanji outside his window.
Imagine. Hey, I know you're having like an existential thing right now.
It's me.
What's up?
Yeah. And she's like, I'll be waiting outside. And he says to himself, I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. And he's like covering, kind of see no evil, hear no evil.
Covering his covering his ears.
Yeah, closing his eyes and.
Yeah.
He's a good person. He's too good of a person.
I like this saying from Rick and Morty. You know the saying I'm probably about to bring up. But he kind of says it. No. What?
Nothing. You're saying.
Just try not to think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Just try not to think about it.
Just try not to think
I use that a lot. You know,
ignorance is bliss kind of thing, you know. And
yeah, I mean, and it's just like, he's trying to convince himself, and he says, don't think about it, which reminds me of that. Because if you don't think about it, then
it's not going to bother you.
You're not going to be bothered by it.
You're
not going to worry, yeah. But if you're thinking about it, you're not going to be... But John's the type of guy, he's going to think about it.
He's a good person.
If he let it happen, he'd be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Maybe a wife beater. Child abuser.
Maybe.
Getting a little theoretical here,
yeah.
But, you know...
Jumping the gun a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he wouldn't be able to live with himself.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there'd always be, you know, as he's going to sleep, he's like, oh, thank God I can go to sleep now. The whole world has died.
The whole world is gone. But shit, boy, we can repopulate it.
I mean...
Take a while.
Take a very long time.
Long time.
But, of course, because John is a good person at heart.
He comes outside.
Yep. And I love how Hanji is, like, behind the wall and Mikas is just standing
there. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Like, we've been waiting.
Well, because Hanji is a fugitive.
That's true. Well, wouldn't Mikasa be one too?
No.
Oh, as of right now, no.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Yes.
Because she's good. She was still in with Flock until she left.
Yes, that's right. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about this. But yeah, Hanji says Mikasa kind of caught me up on everything going on.
Yeah.
So they go into this, just the room. Just seems like
the room.
Just a simple room.
Yeah.
And
like a little storage shed or something.
Yeah.
Levi is not fine, but he's alive.
But he's alive. Yeah, he's kicking.
He won't be able to fight for a while. That's an understatement.
Very big.
I do think he can still fight, though. Like I said, his fucking his pinky and ring finger, he's strong enough. He can
use them.
He can use them.
Probably. Yeah.
Maybe he just cuts with,
his left.
No, that's not possible though.
Why?
Because you need to get both. But
I mean, you'd have to do a big slice though.
He'll get it.
He'll figure it out.
He'll need some practice.
Yeah.
If he ever gets that far.
Yeah, man. Oof. The dialogue-heavy episodes are hard to do an episode about.
Yeah.
Because it's so much talking.
But basically, this is before that they grabbed Jean and Yelena from when they were about to execute him. So this is like that night previously.
Yeah.
So kind of letting us know how Jean even got involved in it, you know? Because as far as we knew, they had no contact.
Yes, and all of a sudden Jean is getting scooped up by the cart.
Yeah. So this kind of gives us a little bit of backstory on that.
Mm-hmm.
He sends another fucking... Jesus Christ. It's all YouTube videos, too. Like, what the fuck?
You know what he's doing. Just watching YouTube videos.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, what's the big things here?
Mass slaughter is wrong.
That's true. And that's Hanji's whole point here.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, we'll be fine. This is basically completely going against his dreams that he was just having.
Yeah.
She's like, mass slaughter's wrong. I don't care what you say.
Did you read that?
Yeah. You know, like, it's wrong. I don't care what you tell me. There is no excuse.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many people will be happy. The amount of people who are going to die is
this
not okay.
Attack on Titan always reminded me after the Marley arc, of like Nazi Germany.
Yeah, of course.
And this just reminds me of that even more.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Germans who didn't think, you know, Jewish people deserve to just be, you know, rounded
slaughtered
up and slaughtered. Right now, you know, Jean's not one of those Germans.
No.
He's on the edge.
He's one of those Germans that's like, if I just, you know, say Heil Hitler a few times, do my thing, I'll be all right.
We'll be good.
Like, I'll just keep cook. Like, yeah, I don't like what's going on, but I'm just not going to.
And Hanji is like, no, that's fucking bullshit.
She's the full rebellion.
Yeah, like we're gonna help these people.
Because there was rebellion groups in Germany, you know, fighting and shit.
Definitely.
They didn't do a whole lot, but they were still fighting.
I mean, you can't really fight an army.
Exactly.
Not without another army.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So that's what these people are. They're the freedom fighters.
Yeah. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just, like I said, Attack on Titan's always reminded me of that.
Of course.
Nazi Germany. And I think it's supposed to.
Well, that's definitely what he's alluding to, because before we find out about Marley, no. It's about this island being swarmed by Titans.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's all it was.
I'm so glad it changed from that.
Yeah.
It's gone so much farther than I ever thought.
Same, dude. So yeah. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. She yells at one point.
Yeah.
She didn't mean to do that.
Oh, she's talking about getting allies.
Yeah.
Because the military that they were in is gone. She even says, I'm no longer your superior officer. Like, you know, like, you don't have to do this. I'm not telling you to do it.
I'm asking you.
Yeah. And Mikasa is almost immediately like, yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We have to.
And both Jean and Hanji look at her like, really?
Because they're like, you know what that means.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Which I don't think anybody actually says it like until later.
Yeah.
But they know what it means, and Mikasa also know what it means.
Yeah.
It's just that thing like you don't want to physically actually say it.
Yeah.
Put it in the universe or whatever. And this is where Hanji's like, you know, basically saying, I can't just sit back and do nothing. And
Jean brings up that if they stop this now, then they'll never really be safe.
Yeah.
Because Aaron's only got 4 years left. And he says, you know, like, what happens to the island after that 4 years is up?
Yeah.
And then, like...
Because everyone's going to hate them.
Yeah, and then for decades after that, you know, it's...
Yeah.
It's going to come, you know,
it's
the reckoning.
It's a very valid point to bring up.
I like... He says, stopping Aaron means we're destroying this island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows what's going on now in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you launched a missile at us, but then you sent it somewhere else.
Yeah.
You deflected it. You still sent the missile, though.
You did still send the missile.
It's like, you have officially launched a missile at us.
See, and I don't even think... Like, okay, let's say North Korea launched a nuke at us.
Yeah.
And then halfway through stopped it.
Yeah.
We're not going to be like, okay, cool.
No.
We're good.
Exactly. That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like, you shot a fucking nuke.
Yeah, there's no way that it's just going to be like, all right, we're even now.
Like, okay, sorry. No, hell no.
You're getting nuked back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, even just because you missed.
I agree.
Still shot.
You that's exactly what people would probably think too, is that you missed.
Yeah.
But a little different with, a rumbling of Titans.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Essentially, the world's not gonna be like, okay, cool.
Sorry. Okay, we get it. We get the message.
We're not gonna fuck with you guys anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they don't know that Aaron does have a time limit. I don't think every Marlian knows.
Some people would though.
Well, yeah, that's true because the military knows, and they just tell people like, we gotta wait 4 years, or X amount of years.
I'd go as far as to say that not even every soldier knows there's a time limit.
There's a time limit.
I just would say that they know there's some kind of time limit.
Yeah.
But not like the exact time limit.
The exact, how many years exactly? And yeah, this is Hanji saying like, I can't just stand idly by when so many people have sacrificed themselves.
Yes, I love it when they do this, dude.
Yes. Like she's like, I can see all of the people who have sacrificed their lives looking at me.
And before it was Erwin with all his dead soldiers. And this time it's Hanji, and Erwin's front and center.
Mm-hmm. Because he made a sacrifice too.
Yeah. No, he did.
And if he made a sacrifice fighting the beast to save Eldia.
Yes. Well,
Eldians.
There wasn't Eldians at that point.
That's right.
They didn't know they were Eldians.
That's right. He was to save Paradise Island.
To save the island, yeah.
To save the island.
It was to kill the Beast Titan and save the island, yeah. Even if it meant all the recruits.
Exactly. So he's like, basically what Erwin being there tells me is like him looking at her saying, you know what you got to do.
Yeah.
And you know what might happen to you.
This did happen right before Erwin died.
Yes.
Standing on a mountain of corpses. Bro, watch the anime.
I will.
This shit's so good.
I'll watch like the clips.
No. Watch the anime.
Is it dubbed?
Yeah.
Alright, maybe.
On Funimation.
It's easier that way.
On Funimation, and half of it is on Hulu.
Funimation. Dubbed?
Yeah, half.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know why only half, but half is.
I'll give it a look. Oh, goodness.
Can you wake the fuck up, please?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm here.
Yeah, now I'm getting kind of tired.
But anyway, we go to the campsite with the cart, and I hate that the cart hangs out in the cart.
She doesn't just come out.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's just so used to it, I guess.
Yeah, because she's done it for years in a row.
Yeah, she'll be the Titan for like months on end.
Yeah, so I mean, whatever. Anyway.
Oh, her fucking face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what.
Oh, and Marco's there too.
Marco's there.
In the.
Yeah.
Oh, Jean is seeing the corpses too. That's what it is.
That's why his eyes like get all wide.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
And he says, "I'm still a member of the Survey Corps."
Hell yeah, you are.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good line. I can't wait for this to be animated.
And then we go back to the camp.
Yes.
And
Jean looking distrustful.
Of course.
Yeah.
And this is where our conversation from before really shines here.
Yes.
Because this is like, well, you guys did this. Well, you guys did this. Well, you did this. Well, you did this.
It starts with Hanji making food.
Yeah.
And she's asking for like help and, please stop glaring at each other. Because that's all that's fucking happening. And the commander, it's like Morgarth or something.
Like that. Mm-hmm.
He's talking about sharing a meal with people that have killed, and that we killed people on my side, and we have killed people on. God damn it, Scott. and that we have killed people on their side, and it's weird.
Yeah, and I don't think he's not coming off hostile as of yet. He's just like kind of acknowledging the elephant.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's true.
You've killed our guys, we've killed your guys. This is awkward. And
he even mentions, like, if you just left Eren alone, you would see the world you wished for.
There's the There's the passive aggression.
A paradise for the island of devils.
Yes, there it is. It's like, okay. Now you're being...
First part, fine.
Second part.
Second part, fuck you.
You're a piece of shit.
And it's he's not seeing them like everybody else in the group minus Piek has. Everybody but Piek and the commander has seen the other, the people of Paradise Island as what they are.
Yeah.
Devils.
Yep.
Just kidding. People.
Yeah.
They're just people.
They're just people, hopes and dreams.
I remember Gabby at one point somebody asked her if they were a devil. It was the little girl, Sasha, the little girl that Sasha saved. And she's like, no, the only devil here is me. Because she killed Sasha.
Because she realizes, like, they're around the same age, her and the other little girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, you've never killed anyone.
No.
I have.
Yeah.
Like, I am a murderer and you're not. Like, it's just that simple contrast.
And also the fact that Sasha's family gave her such fucking compassion.
Yeah.
Even after finding it, minus the girl, even after finding out that she was the one who killed Sasha, the dad was even like, offered her some food, I think.
Yeah, he was like, Sasha wouldn't want this.
Yeah.
And she's just like, you're still hungry.
Sasha, bro.
Exactly. And
too good for this world.
Gabby, I liked her, hated her, despised her.
Liked her before she shot Sasha.
And then despised her.
Despised her for shooting Sasha.
And now I'm like, I'm still not cool with her like that, but I'm like, you have seen why you're wrong.
You can't forgive her.
No.
Yeah.
I can forgive, but I can never forget what she's done.
So do you forgive her for shooting Sasha?
Let's see how her character plays out.
Let's just say Sasha might be here now if she didn't kill her.
Fuck Gabby. No, I don't.
That's what I was looking for.
But yeah, and then this is where kind of John is like, hang on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he gets mad.
Because he's like, you're fucking throwing... We've just, our whole lives have been surviving at these titans that you've been throwing at us.
You've been fucking sending on this island, yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
He says, like, we lived under the threat of titans. You kept sending us.
Yeah.
But we're the bad guys.
Yeah. The reason why we fought desperately is that we didn't want to die devoured by titans.
Yeah. Are you trying to say that was us acting like devils, you old fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for this to be animated.
And then this is when this fucker, yeah, you look like devils, all right. It's like,
bro.
And what
I wanted to beat the fuck out of him.
Oh, hell yeah. But like what and then he's saying like, he isn't wrong in this instance where he's like, the threat that's always been looming that island could kill everyone else, like attack with their powers.
Right.
It's basically like, it's happening. Like, what everybody's been scared of is happening.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, you guys are the bad guys. And it's like, yeah.
But then he says, to begin with, if the walls hadn't been broken down and his mom hadn't been eaten right in front of him, Eren would have never done this.
Yep.
So it's your fucking fault.
And then this is what he brings up is like, do you know how many 2,000 what?
I like when he says, "Are you sure you aren't the ones who chased after the rumbling?"
Ooh.
Yeah. Like, are you sure you're not the ones who were looking for it?
When you look at the first domino in this whole story,
it's Bertold kicking in the wall.
It's Bertold kicking the wall.
Yep. The Titans were just outside the wall up until that point. If that had never
happened,
Eren's dad would have waited until the last possible moment.
Yep.
And he might not even given it to Eren.
And even if he did, Eren wouldn't know.
Because there would be no reason for him
to turn Titan.
Yeah. And,
yeah, it's that simple. It's like, things were not great, but they were okay.
Right.
They launched the assault on the Eldians, which started all this.
Yes.
It's but then...
fault. It is their fault.
And he has no rebuttal to this, so he says, well, you know how many people Eldians massacred 2,000 years ago?
He goes back in history. Yep.
So it's like, because he's like, oh, you want to talk about history? Yeah. Let's talk about history. It's like, no, motherfucker, this is 3 years ago. This is modern.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give, like, it's 2020. I could say, oh, you know, in 2017, that was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
That's how much time has passed.
Yeah.
As long as I've lived in Georgia. So it's like, fuck you, dude. You cannot bring up 2,000 years ago.
Nah, no. 2,000 years is a long-ass time.
It is very long.
Long-ass time.
Like, you know, and this is when you said that what we're talking about pertains to this.
Yeah.
This is what I was thinking about. Like, this is 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Slavery was a little over 100 years ago. 120 years ago.
Something like that, yeah.
That's really short. Yeah. You know, compared to 2,000 years.
To 2,000 years,
of course.
Yeah.
But, you know, still awful. And this is what I'm saying. It's like, when people are like, your ancestors, it's like, dude, that's 120 years. Like, when
it's like 2 or 3 generations.
Right. It's like,
I will say, like Jim Crow laws and shit, that's a lot more recent.
Yes.
Up until, you know, like the 60s.
Exactly.
So there's still people alive who went through that.
Right.
So, like, it's harder to be like, well, yeah, but because people lived through that and are still alive today.
Exactly.
But anything past like a certain year, like, I mean, and it's not like you want to be like, well, it doesn't matter that that happened, because it does matter.
Yeah.
But it's like, how long are you going to use that as like a justification for your own actions, you know?
Exactly. That whole, like, older people being, you know, say something a little off the wall, and they're like, well, it was their time. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
This is their time.
This is the time now.
This is still their time.
Yeah.
Like, they don't care. So,
you know, society changes.
Exactly.
And things become either inappropriate or appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
It used to not be appropriate to have sex before marriage.
No,
shit still happened, but it was really looked down upon.
Right.
Now it's like, whatever.
Yep.
It's almost weird if you don't have sex before marriage.
Yeah.
It's like, what if you get together with somebody who can't do sex?
Exactly. So, and so much has changed in 120 years.
And 120. Imagine 2,000. If
you're religious, well, regardless, it is the year 2020. In 0 BC is when this happened.
Okay, 20 BC. 2000, not 2020.
Okay, yeah, 20 BC. All right, 20 AC.
20 AC.
AD.
Oh, yeah. What? Oh, you bitch. You got me saying AC.
Well, I guess there wouldn't be a 0 BC or 0 AD.
No, there's 0.
Was that just year 0?
Well, BC counts upwards.
Yeah,
and then
downwards.
0. Yeah, downwards.
Yeah, it counts
and then
downwards.
Once it gets to 0.
So what do we? Is that AD or is that BC?
1. 0?
Yeah,
I think that's AD.
I guess so, because you've left the negatives.
Yeah,
going to 0. Okay, yeah. So
the world's a lot older than that, though.
It is. That's why we count up going back.
Yeah.
In time.
This is when we first started, and now here's where we're at now.
That's what I'm saying. 80. If you know people don't believe in whatever, but it's like 20 AD.
Yeah.
That's when this shit went down.
Well, AD means like amino domino or some bullshit. Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. It's got a weird... It's not... A lot of people think BC is like before Christ.
Yeah.
After death. It means like amino domino or something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've always learned it like... the reason I said AC is to start is before Christ, after Christ.
Yeah. No.
Because I was raised Catholic, and that's what I was... Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
It's got like some kind of meaning. I had a drama teacher who for some reason like was like, what does this and this mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or care.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a long fucking
long
time ago.
To be holding a grudge
for that
like
long.
that. Yeah.
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 It's like, dude,
you have to move on.
Exactly.
Like,
well, and I say all that because this is him. He doesn't have an argument.
No, only that 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's like, well, this is us getting back at you. It's like, you waited 2,000 years to get back at us.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, get over it.
He said, John says, it really feels like I'm talking to a brat.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. He's just a fucking... It's weird to say he's being a little baby because a lot of people died, whatever, 2,000 years ago. But yeah, you can't be bringing that shit up. You weren't there. I wasn't there.
And that's the thing. It's like, at that point, they probably can't prove any of this shit.
No.
It's all propaganda. Either way. Even, like, the Marlians have their propaganda that this shit happened. And then if we go back looking at when, like, Grisha had his little arc, that was propaganda too.
Yep. It was the king chose to leave.
Yeah. It was the truth is probably somewhere in the middle of those two extremes, you know?
It was probably, I don't know, like, even if we theorize, that's also propaganda. It's like,
it's true.
The king could have actually been attacking him, like, you know what, this is wrong, we're going to leave.
That's true.
You know, being like, I'm sorry. But no. There was no winner, there was no loser. So.
And so at this point, Jean's just like, all right, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
You're going to catch these hands right now.
Yeah, like that's what's going to happen. We're going to fight, you and I.
Yeah.
And Hanji, asks him to stop and says, let's talk about 2,000-year-old corals that none of us saw with our own eyes is just dull.
Yeah.
So, and then Hanji says, Mr. General is obviously bewildered by our existence. We're strange devils who are willing to even give up on their paradise to rescue the people of the world that tried to eradicate them.
Right. And that's another reason he's upset. It's you guys are bad people, but you're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
That makes me wrong.
Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah. He's like, that makes me the bad person.
That's
for hating
true.
You.
That's
and
true.
I don't like that. That's why he's so defensive.
And he didn't have shit to say to that.
You don't. It literally is. It's an ellipsis.
Yeah. Sideways ellipsis.
Oh yeah, upside down ellipsis.
Dot.
Yeah. He doesn't have anything to say.
Yeah. No. He just has this sad look on his face.
Yeah.
Probably because he lost the argument. Bitch.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I wish John would have beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But Piek probably wouldn't like that.
No.
Yeah.
But then this is when Annie kind of starts speaking up. A couple panels after that is like, it's like we can't. Hanji says we can't go back to being ignorant devils anymore
because they spent a while outside the walls.
Yes. In
the real world.
It's like, so this we need. We know how things should go, and this was Annie's like asks the big question.
Yeah.
To excuse me. Our scout regiment.
Yeah. Like, are you prepared to kill him?
And they all just kind of.
Connie looks mad as fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't say a damn word this whole chapter, but
he's just like, what the fuck?
Excuse me?
He didn't say a word.
He doesn't. Huh?
His face tells his feelings.
Yeah.
He did not like that question. Are you able to kill Eren?
Yeah, she's like, I didn't stutter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you willing and able
I would have
to kill him?
I would have died laughing. Is she like, did I stutter?
Did I stutter? Like,
did I not speak loud enough? Like,
are you willing to kill Eren?
Are
your
you?
Friend?
Yeah.
From childhood.
Yeah. And Connie doesn't look mad as much as he looks like sad at that point.
I think it's because he's like, that is probably the best way.
Everybody else looks kind of sad except Jean. Jean looks mad.
I think he's just angry in general at the situation.
That's true.
Like, he knows that's kind of where they're all going to kind of head to.
Yeah.
So does Mikasa.
She does. She talks about.
That's why she rebuttals to that.
Yeah. Like, she says instead of like killing him isn't the only way to talk. Like maybe killing him isn't the only way to talk.
Isn't the way to stop him.
Isn't the only way to stop him. Yeah. Like we could try talking to him. Yeah. And she says, would someone who changed their mind because of that commit genocide?
Yeah.
Good point.
Do you think a little chat's gonna change all this?
That's a fair point.
And then again, and Armin brings up another good point. We don't know unless we do that.
Unless we try.
You fail if you don't try.
And it's like, why not try?
Yeah.
Like, the worst case scenario is he doesn't listen.
But the best thing from that is, like, we at least distracted him for a second.
True. I mean, in the best case scenario, he does listen.
Yeah.
And only destroys Marley.
Oh. I think, that's a good point. I think he might just be like, can I just kill Marley?
Yeah.
Like, just a little bit of killing Marley?
Oh.
Stomp around the camps and shit.
Put the Colossal Titans around Marley.
Put them in a wall.
Yeah.
Let the Eldians out.
What the... I mean, put them in, like, just in case, like, as much as they can in the Colossals, you know?
I like that idea, but then they're no better than the Marlians.
I mean, it's just a threat.
Okay.
It's just a threat. It's like why I oughta, you know?
Shaking their giant fists in the
air. Why I oughta. That's straight out of It's Always Sunny. They were talking about like an older show, and they were like, you know, it's like when he was like, why I oughta to his wife.
Oh,
you
the
know?
Honeymooners.
Yeah, it's like the threat of beating his wife.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
It's like he's not actually gonna do it.
But it's the implication.
It's the implication that he might. You know, why I oughta. So it's like, that'd be a fun little twist. Like, he's not actually going to kill anyone. It's just like stations. It's like the U.S. has military bases almost all over the world. Yeah. And some of them came about, like, after Germany, or after World War II, we put one in Germany so that we could have a closer eye on Germany. Yeah. It's like that almost.
It's like, oh no, this isn't a threat, but like, we want you to know we're here.
Yeah. And if you, like, come fuck with us, that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
nice in between.
Put them like
in the
off
ocean.
The coast.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, we're not on your land.
With their heads just barely poking above the water.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Hey, baby, you want to go to the beach? Yeah.
Oh.
You're there for 20 minutes. Let's go. You got all these colossals staring at you when the waves crash down. You see their faces.
But that would really make them think about it, right?
That would shut people up.
Yeah.
That'd make them be like, oh.
Instead of having like, oh, they have walls surrounding them, it's like, we have colossal titans around you.
It's the classic, I have the bigger stick kind of situation, which I kind of disagree with because it's fear mongering, but
I mean,
the ultimate goal.
I get what you're saying.
See what I mean?
But the problem with that is, if they don't do anything, they're gonna get destroyed.
Right.
You know.
I guess it's just one of those like.
It's like a game of Civ. They're stationing their units at the border.
Fucking get a little notification. Your units are there. It's like, just passing through.
Just passing through. 10 turns later. Declare war.
Yeah, gotcha. I had to wait.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know. Like, I don't want Paradise to be destroyed.
No. I think what it really boils down to is maybe Aaron's just took it a little too far. He did take it a little too far. But I think it's that simple. Let's say you and I were fist fighting.
Right.
We've been fighting for a long time. We're both tired.
Right.
There's no winner, but we go, you know what? How about we're just like
done.
Be cool. Like, dude, truce. Like, I just don't want to do this anymore.
The problem with that is I don't see Marley doing that.
Yes, because
everybody in Marley is so brainwashed by propaganda. Like, there's really no way in hell like they're gonna do that.
That's true. They're very.
It's like, sure, the Eldians might be like, okay, yeah, truce.
Yeah,
but we see where the truce got them before. You know.
Okay. This is a bad analogy for it, but think about Nagasaki and Hiroshima. I know.
Oh,
I know. I know.
Oh,
I don't agree with it. We should have done it. A lot of
Okay.
people died. It was bad.
Continue.
You know, that happened. And
Yeah.
sorry, you see, I'm not. You're great.
Yeah, he is Japanese.
I know, and that's why I'm scared. You know? But you know, we dropped the bombs. Yeah. Shouldn't have.
Look, dude, it's not your choice.
I know. Anyway, but I don't agree with it. But we dropped the bombs. Japan surrendered.
Right.
And there was that like, all right, shit, sorry.
And now we're buds.
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 And we're doing a podcast about something from Japan. Yeah. I love Japan. So it's along that same vein, I think. Maybe is the best outcome.
Right.
It's
like doing it?
A little bit of people should die. Not should. Oh, no. No, wait. God damn it.
What the fuck?
Marley.
You're talking about in the manga at that
right.
point. I get what you're saying. Yeah. You're not saying like...
No.
Yeah. No. I get what you're saying.
Marley.
But in the context of the story, maybe some people should die.
It's like...
To get the point across.
The leaders of Marley.
Right.
Who are still like, we gotta fight him. It's like, dead. Oh, but see, then that's fear-mongering, because that's what we did.
Drop bombs.
It's the fear.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with.
It's the fear you don't agree with?
It's the causing fear I don't agree with.
Well, I guess you gotta look at it this way. You gotta pick a side.
Yeah.
Do you want paradise destroyed? You want the Marlians to, sprinkle a little fear on their lives.
Get the message.
Yeah.
Okay, I think sprinkle a little fear because Marlians always see themselves as superior.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I want you to know, one, you're not.
Could have killed you all.
Could have killed all of you.
Yeah.
But we're not going to.
I mean, easy, dude.
Yeah, it's not even
easy.
This is if you don't stop it, end of the world.
Yeah.
But it's like, we are stronger than you.
Yeah. We can turn into titans.
Right, but that's not our whole point. That's not the point we're trying to get. The point is, like, stop treating us like shit. Leave us alone, kind of thing.
I agree.
Yeah, you know what? It's beat up your bully.
A little, yeah. I mean, at this point, that is what it is.
Yeah, beat up your bully, and
they're being fucked with just because of who they are.
Exactly.
For no other reason than that, because the Marlians are scared and because they want the resources on their island.
It's true. So, yeah, sprinkle a little fear.
Sprinkle a little fear.
But only just don't obliterate. I think that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Just don't obliterate.
I mean, and I think killing their leaders would be a good idea, but there's no way to really do that.
No.
Like,
without casualties.
Yeah, I mean, just think about, like, even if, okay, let's say we're in America.
Yeah.
Right? Some Titans came off the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Traveled through New York, the Colossal Titans.
Yeah.
There's no way to get to the White House without somebody dying.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
They're just too big.
That's true.
Yeah.
Even if they wanted to tiptoe around, their toes are so big.
Yeah. So there's no way that no one's gonna die.
That's true. I mean, yeah, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
But make the objective clear. It's like, I wasn't trying to kill all of you. I was trying to kill them. Unfortunately, sorry.
Well, we're going to find out.
We're going to find out what happens. But anyway.
Yeah, so Anthony's talking about, you're assuming we can have a conversation with him. What will we do if he doesn't stop the genocide? Should we try not to think about it? Mm-hmm. Think about the final option as much as possible.
Yeah.
And Armin and Mikasa both look wary.
Because they know that it's not right.
And Andy's like, I knew it. If we... so then she's talking about the people who live in Marley. She's like, if we who have a hometown in Marley try to kill Eren, you're going to end up fighting us to protect Eren.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And Mikasa's like, probably.
Yeah, that's that face. That's like, I probably might.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I might.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I might.
And then this is where she kind of like, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Like, you don't care about anybody but Eren.
And then Mikasa's getting ready to pull out her blades, and she says, in other words, are you saying that you have to kill me?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest, I think Mikasa could kill everybody but Reiner.
Yeah.
Because he's got
armor. It's simply he can only... Yeah. It's not because Reiner's more skilled.
No.
Her blades literally
She'd
cannot
probably
cut
have
through them.
a harder time fighting Annie than Reiner.
Yeah.
If not for the armor.
Yeah. Because Reiner and Bertold and Reiner, they both just...
Who?
Bertold, yeah.
Yeah.
They both just relied on, like, Bertold, his size. You can't fight under his steam. And Reiner...
His armor. And when they got the Thunder Spears, we saw how that worked out. Yeah.
So Annie's all skill.
Yeah. Annie is very skilled.
And then
Mikasa could take her.
Oh yeah, 100%.
At this point in her life, yes.
Mikasa, you know when you can't see an anime character's eyes anymore.
Yeah.
Whew, she's
pissed. Yeah.
And Annie whips out that ring.
Yep.
And that's her drawing her swords.
Ooh. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a fight between Mikasa and the female Titan. I think Mikasa has it.
I think
she about had it back when Annie was like in the midst of fighting and shit.
And she was still a fresh scout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So at this point, I think she has it.
She's killed way more Titans. Yeah. Fought stronger
and Annie's
Titans.
Been in a, pretty much a cell underground for years. Yeah. She's going to be a little, a little creaky.
Yeah, a little bit.
And the commander doesn't like that.
No.
And that's what wakes Levi up.
It does wake Levi up.
Does it? Where?
Well, like, his picture's there. Like, I'm assuming it kind of. Because everybody's shouting.
Yeah.
But then this is where Annie also was like, all right, hang on. Like, chill.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
She's like, I have one reason to stop Eren. I don't want my father to be killed.
Yeah. It's like, it's not just my village. It's, like if Amarillo was going to get destroyed where I grew up,
I don't give a shit.
But it's the people I have there. It's like, I don't care about the village necessarily. The city.
Right.
Might as well be a village. Like, the city itself.
Yeah.
I care about the people there.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I'm sorry.
And she even says, like, that's why I'm helping you.
Yeah.
Like, if we can stop Eren by talking to him, that's fine. But if nothing else, like, we have to fight him.
Yeah.
Like,
she's not against it, but she's just like, I don't think it's going to work, but I agree, let's try.
Yeah. And Mika says, like, got it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Dude's ready.
Yeah, she's trying to break tension.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is fair enough, though. Like, up until that point, fine.
Yeah.
But after that, nah.
Yeah.
So they're talking about, like, how far away the port is. It's like 5 hours. Yeah. It's going to be a long horse ride. And Hanji says we can thank the Azumabitos.
Yeah, the flying boats.
Flying boats, yeah. It's a plane.
It's an airplane.
It's a plane. And they're prepared a flying boat in the port.
Yeah.
So that they could see the rumbling. And if they can use that, they should be able to get close to the Founding Titan.
Yeah.
And the commander's like, I knew it. They were working behind our backs. And I think he's talking about the volunteers.
Yeah. Building the Azumabitos airplane.
Yeah. And Hanji says the problem with the Founding Titan's location is if we just fly around, we'll run out of fuel very quickly.
Yeah.
So the commander's like, yeah, we have to look for the path. And he says he even has an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he took her, referring to Yelena. Yeah. Where's Jaeger headed, first of all? I wouldn't know. And even if I did know,
I wouldn't answer.
Why would I answer?
Oh, God.
She probably doesn't sound like that.
Yeah.
She's probably going to have a weird voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of gruff, maybe.
A little bit. I was wrong. Connie does talk.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just kind of Yelena being difficult.
Yeah.
Not wanting to help. She's like, why? I'm asking why.
Because she's for Zeke.
Yeah.
And as far as she knows, Zeke's gone.
Yep.
So why help either one of them?
Yeah. She's like, why? I'm asking, why is there a need for me to cooperate with a Marleyan piece of shit? Like,
this leads me to believe she is not, in fact, Marleyan.
No.
Unless, like, she's not a Marleyan piece of shit, and he is like, she's a Marleyan, but not a piece of shit. but he is a piece of shit, and also
well, because she says she's a Marley piece of shit, just the same.
Who says that?
I don't know who says that.
Oh, is it Pieck?
No.
Maybe the captain.
Yeah,
oh yeah, it is the captain.
Yeah, because
isn't it fine? Because she's a Marley piece of shit, just the same.
Right. Yeah. And then now it's Pieck.
Yeah, Pieck's like, since you thoroughly got me in Liberio, because she helped take out Pieck. Pieck researched everything about Yelena's past and was shocked. You twisted your generic, everyday Marleyan origins into being from a small country annexed by Marley. And ever since you met Zeke, disappointed with Marley, you came up with a certain story that is a miraculous story of saving the world with a prince. Covering up the truth about yourself, you tried to carve yourself into history. I deeply admire your greed. Mm-hmm. So, she is Marleyan.
She's Marleyan.
Yeah. And after Pieck says this, she gets a little smile on her face.
Yeah, she's like,
you don't see Yelena smile very often,
which is creepy.
Yeah,
but she's just like, it's more of a, I'd be damned.
Pieck.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
you know, I'm a human being. Right?
Yeah,
but
I know, right? Yeah, Pieck doesn't seem to mind.
No, but this is, Yelena's been like, I'm impressed.
Yeah,
you did your research, kind of, yeah.
Exactly, and she seems. She does seem impressed, like but she's also like, it's almost like you're saying you're any different from me. Just what exactly is different between you guys and me? Saving the world? Is there any sweet word that charms people more than that?
And it all depends on what you think is saving the world, destroying the rest of it.
Yeah. Or
saving the world, stopping Eren.
Both Eren, of those. Or so basically there's three. Mm-hmm. There's stopping Eren, saving the world, destroying the world, saving the world of paradise, you know, and then there's destroying paradise, and saving the world, because they're a threat to the world.
Exactly. All are in a way, depending on which one you align with, saving the world.
Yeah. Giving yourselves that noble excitement of saving hundreds of millions of lives. That's the one she's talking about. Washing all the ill will until now down your throats like they didn't exist. That's what you look like in my eyes right now. Yeah, she's being mean, dude.
She is, but brings up a good point. It's like, she's trying to like you all are bad people.
Yeah,
you all have killed.
Yeah,
you think
she goes through everybody's list? Dude.
Oh yeah, like you all have a lot of demons and a lot of bodies under you.
Yeah.
So how much better are you than me?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
It's that you need to check yourself.
Yeah. So first she brings up Reiner.
Yeah.
By opening a hole in the wall, how many Eldians do you suppose were devoured by Titans?
Yep.
A lot.
Oh yeah.
Slipping into the walls, sharing joys and sorrows with your comrades here. Betrayal, killing each other, and now you pretend to be a comrade again.
Yeah.
Then Annie, seems you killed an awful amount of scouts too. Eventually you trampled the residents of Stoas in great numbers. That was kind of forced on her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Paradisians were all extremely heroic against Marley too. You, normally a sensible person, so loudly destroyed the military port, Armin.
Yep.
Using the power you stole from Bertold Hoover, including civilians, just how tall of a mountain of corpses did you raise alongside your military gains? Mm-hmm. Probably a pretty high mountain.
Very high mountain.
And I know nothing of your valor in Liberio You magnificently annihilated the soldiers of Marley who greatly outnumbered you and dyed Liberio the color of blood.
Especially Jean.
Yeah. He did do his fair amount of shooting.
Yep.
In order to defeat the cart, you aimed at Falco and dauntlessly fired your thunder spear. Because the spear barely missed, Falco is still here. Then they look at each other.
Yeah.
This Falco doesn't seem to remember, it looks like to me.
No, but he's like, whoa.
Yeah.
What?
And Jean looks kind of freaked out too.
He knows what he did.
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. She's not wrong. He did it for purpose, though.
Okay, yeah.
Paradise till the end.
Then Sasha was shot by the little girl who was there, Gabby. Because Sasha was such a good girl, I was sad too.
I think she's just playing on it now.
Yeah.
She's just playing the emotions.
Yep. But it
she might not feel a thing.
But it surely can't compare to the sadness and hatred of those who spent time with her like family from when they were trainees. Yeah. Like because she met Sasha and Yelena.
Know that she killed Sasha?
Yeah, now they do.
All of them? Did they know before that?
Yes. Yeah, because once they died, they were like, "What happened?" And it was like, and they were also on
right.
They were all
in
the plane.
Duh.
Yeah, they watched her die.
They watched it happen.
She died in Connie's arms.
Yep, that's true. I was like, did they know about
that?
But
I think Yelena did meet Sasha.
She did meet Sasha.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and
she was on the balloon also.
Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of sarcasm here. It's hard to do, obviously, over text. Right. But because Sasha was a good girl, I was sad too.
Yeah.
Like, that could be genuine. Like,
she just doesn't seem like the type for genuine emotion.
No, but, what has Sasha really done bad?
Nothing.
Exactly. And I think that's why she's, again, when we watch it.
She killed when she had to.
She killed when she had to, and there was a lot of Titans and whatever. Yeah. But, like, her saying she was a good girl, I was sad too.
Yeah.
Like, that one.
Could be genuine.
And I think she says that, and it's genuine, telling Gabby, like, you killed a good person.
Yeah.
Like, like if she would have killed Armin, she probably would have said that.
He killed a lot of people.
Yeah, so it's like, you killed a bad person.
Yeah.
But it's like, you killed somebody who was good.
Who was not.
Which makes you worse.
Yeah, that's true.
So
so John's eating his soup, and he's like, it's delicious. Can I have seconds? Odd thing to go about right about now, but Hanji obliges.
When you're hungry, you're hungry, man.
Yeah. And Jean says, thank you to Yelena. You're helping us get each other's ill will out and sort out our minds here, right? Even though your whimsical dream that you wanted to come true so bad you even blew your precious comrade's brains out, ended meaninglessly, and you were ready to die. Sorry for the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's drinking. He's definitely got a thing for alcohol now.
Yeah, and this is this is him calling her out, being like, you're not perfect.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. But she immediately rebuttals with...
Oh, dude. Fucking cold.
This is that one secret, like, he probably wish... If he hadn't have said that, she probably wouldn't have said this.
That's true, because nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
Not from them, anyway.
Yep. And she's like, I forgot. What was it again? Your close friend's name you told me before. That's right. It's Marco. And then Annie and Reiner's faces are...
Fuck.
And you know that moment when you know you've been caught?
Yeah.
And, like, your heart rate spikes. Your face gets hot. You're like, fuck.
That's the moment.
That's what we're looking at.
Yep. If I'm not mistaken, you said Annie was involved in his death, right? Did you already hear it from Annie? The truth about Marco's death?
Oh, what a good, simple panel right there. Right after that, the Annie and Reiner, and then in the center,
then Jean in the center?
Yeah, because like right now, all Jean cares about is these two
people. Yeah.
Like, what is happening? And the same, they're looking at him like, fuck.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
And Annie just kind of opens with it.
Yeah.
I took Marco's 3D maneuvering gear. That's why Marco was devoured by a Titan.
And Bertold instantly is like, Annie just obeyed my order.
Trying to take some heat off of her. Yeah.
And she looks sad. I don't think she liked that.
She's like, why are you doing that?
Neither one of them like that.
No, but this is... that face of Annie's is like, don't lie for me.
Yeah.
Like, I did it.
Yeah.
Like, she feels regret.
I think so, too.
Definitely.
And then Reiner gets into it. He's like, Marco heard a conversation between me and Bertolt that had to be kept a secret. I feared our true forms would be found out. I thought that if Marco was killed by a Titan, it would silence him well. I threw Marco onto a roof in midair, and while I was holding him down so he couldn't move, Annie removed his 3D maneuvering gear. So, I mean, it's partly true, but not really.
Yeah.
Marco couldn't move from that spot, and he was eaten by a Titan who came from behind him.
Picture of Marco dying.
Yep.
Dead.
And Jean asks Reiner if he had any last words, and Reiner tells him, he said, "We still haven't talked." Yeah. It's a good point to, you should at least ask Eren to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jean, he's getting worked up.
Yeah.
And he says, "That's right, we haven't talked properly. Isn't that why we ended up killing each other and such until either one was dead? If we had talked properly from the beginning, all of the killing up until now."
Yeah.
And Hanji, butts in, "It's not too late to start. Even people like us who have ruthlessly killed each other, at least we are now exchanging words without killing each other."
Yeah.
Who could have imagined this? Who could have imagined this? And everybody's looking pretty guilty right about now.
Because, and it's like John said, it's like, thanks, Yelena, like you're airing out all our dirty laundry.
Yeah.
So it's none of this like we're about to work together, and let's say something goes a little bit awry. It's like,
yeah, when you killed my friend.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Marvel Civil War.
Right.
They went to go do this, and then Tony finds out that Cap knew that Bucky killed his parents.
Yeah.
And immediately it's like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it's like, that can't happen.
That's true.
It's like, we all know everybody's dirty, so we can work together knowing nobody here is perfect.
Right. But there's actually a second part to the...
Yeah.
Who could have imagined this, that we would eat together around a fire?
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
So Reiner's like, while I was watching Marco being eaten by that Titan, I asked myself, why is he being eaten? And then I let myself be overcome by rage, and I killed that Titan while saying, "You did this to Marco." And John's just like, enough already, man. Yeah, it's like, you went crazy because of your sense of guilt.
Yeah, it's like, dude, just stop. Like, okay, I get it. Yeah. And he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't
He
stop.
says, "Do not forgive me. I really have no idea what to do." And John's just like, stop.
Enough.
Stop.
Yeah.
And Reiner's just like, "I'm sorry."
And this is it. That was it.
That I'm sorry was like,
because you can't say sorry enough.
No.
It's like, just stop, dude. Like, he doesn't forgive him. It's just that, like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Just stop. Yeah.
So John runs over there and starts beating the shit out of Reiner.
He beats the shit.
And beating the shit out of Reiner. And beating the shit out of Reiner.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
Yeah.
Real bad.
And then they start pulling him off. And then Gabby, because he really does care for Reiner.
Yeah.
She jumped on top and John kicks her by accident.
Yeah, kicks her.
Yeah, and that's him going, "Oh, my bad. Like, I just kicked a little girl."
Yeah. Like, he really stops. He's like, Gabby.
He says her name, too. Yeah. True.
Falco goes over to Gabby, asking her if she's okay. And Gabby apologizes to Jean.
Yeah.
Yeah. We, all of you people from Paradise Island, we wish for all of you to disappear. And then my dad and my mom, all the people from Liberia ended up disappearing. I'm sorry. So, her family was there.
Yeah.
So
that's why she hated him so much.
Yeah, she's got some feelings of her own.
Yep.
And then she, bows down to the ground and asks them for their help. Like, please lend us your strength.
Because they are strong as shit.
And and then says, please stop the rumbling with us. Please.
She's begging.
Yeah, begging. Yeah.
Because as of this moment...
And John really doesn't want to hear that either, though.
No, because it's like, oh, man, I know. Yeah. And because up until this moment, nobody has been like, all right, cool, we all cool, like, we're going to work together now.
Right.
Like, okay. Nobody, that hasn't been said, but her doing this is makes everybody kind of kicks them into gear. And like, okay, fine.
Brings the topic back to the forefront of the minds.
Exactly.
Yeah. And John tells Connie, just let go of me.
Yeah.
And Armin, I guess, because he's there too.
True.
And then Jean walks off. Connie asks him, where is he going? So does Hanji. And Hanji's got that second bowl. She's like, you don't want a second serving? Yeah. In typical Hanji fashion.
And fucking the next panel, Annie's looking at Reiner's face like, damn.
Yeah. And Gabby's really upset that Jean left.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's so infatuated with Jean. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Jean.
Yeah.
Like, he's...
I don't know. It's a good point. I think it's just this whole situation.
Yeah.
Of, like...
Well, it feels like to me, like, now that he's gone, she's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like he's the one we need, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of get it. Like, Jean and Aaron have a history.
Yeah, true.
Like, they've had very much ups and downs, but Jean's always been, you know, after Trust,
yeah.
Jean was always a supporter of Aaron.
Yes.
Like, always.
And... yeah, Jean's their ticket, and they know it.
Yeah.
Because he's in with the enemy already.
Yeah. Even more so than Mikasa and Armin.
Definitely.
Jean being there is like, oh, you came.
Yeah.
Like, Mikasa and Armin, Aaron knows they're going to show up.
Hell yeah.
But Jean coming...
And Jean is always... yeah, he's always been for Aaron.
Yeah.
But he was also always a thorn in Aaron's side.
That's true.
Because they're two alphas.
Yeah.
Trying to, you know, fight for that
I'm
spot.
even remembering back, like, when... the attack on Trust happened, Jean was freaking out.
Yeah.
And Aaron's the one who, like, knocked some sense into him,
you need to
know?
get together. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we trained for this.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Jean
That's
survives
a good point.
it.
Yeah. Jean's showing up being like, bro,
yeah.
can't do this.
Yeah. Jean has always been a voice of reason.
Yes. Yeah.
When they were killing people in, you know, the Uprising arc.
Yeah.
He did not like that at first until he realized, like, it's them or us.
Yeah.
Like, he hesitated.
That's why and then Armin shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Jean is a voice of reason.
He always has been.
Yeah.
But then the commander, it's like, Gabby, like, whoa.
Reaches his hand out.
Yeah, but he just drops it.
Drops it, yeah.
Very shocked that this person who, last he saw of her, very adamantly hated Eldians.
Yeah.
And now she's doing the respectful kind of Japanese way of bowing.
Yeah.
Forehead to the ground. Please.
Plus,
please.
I mean, just straight begging.
Yeah.
You know,
and very, which is not, I'm thinking of Japanese. It's like, that's not a big thing, but
no.
Getting down like that shows, like, I respect you. Please. Like, I need your help.
Yeah.
So.
And that's finally what wakes Levi up.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was way sooner. And all he's got to say is, you're so noisy.
Fucking Levi. And Jean didn't walk all the way away.
No, he
needed a minute.
Yeah.
He needed some space.
He's doing that whole covering his ears, eyes closed.
Trying to push out.
He might be trying to, you know, convince himself to go back.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's probably too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wakes Gabby up.
Well, I think this is the next morning.
Well, no shit.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's time to leave.
Yeah, you're right.
So he wakes Gabby up the next morning, saying it's time to leave, and Gabby's very surprised, like, you're here, you're going to help us.
Yeah, of course.
And John's just like, yeah, of course. Yeah. It was almost never a question.
And he grabs Reiner.
And he's just like, come on, you've had time to heal.
And Reiner's just like,
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
And then, you know, Jean apologizes for kicking her. And
apologizes for kicking Gabby.
She's just like, oh, it's fine. No worries.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's fine.
But he looks at Reiner and is like, I will not apologize to you.
Yeah, I will not apologize to you. And Reiner's just like, yeah, that's okay.
That's okay.
I cannot forgive you. And Reiner's just like, I know.
Yeah.
And Annie asks, what about me? And
nothing.
He doesn't give an answer.
He doesn't answer.
He doesn't answer.
Yeah.
It's probably a no.
Uh-huh.
It's probably a no then.
Probably no.
And then the general's asking if they can really trust the Azuma Bito.
Yeah.
We have no choice but to trust them. And then Connie's like, that cart. And the general says, stop. It seems like something happened. And we can see Piek is hanging out of the Titan.
Her Titan.
Yeah. Not looking good.
Nope. It's just the harbor. It was occupied by the Jaeger faction.
Yeah. Not good.
They probably used the trains to get there.
To get there faster.
Yeah.
And they're a great number of soldiers with the 3-dimensional maneuvering gear.
Yeah.
Deployed to fight.
Then there's a lot of them on
and they look like they have thunder spears.
They do have thunder spears.
In case of Rhino.
Yep.
Yep.
Seems like they sense we are moving in order to try and stop the rumbling and decided to confront us. And
she's got the Mikasa's friend.
Yes.
Not friend, like she's like an ambassador to one of the countries.
Yes, yeah.
And
the country we believe to be like Japan.
Japan, yeah.
This story.
Flock's gonna kill a bitch.
Oh yeah, he has her at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good.
The time left to humanity shortens. Only the obstacles increase. And there's
good
the chapter.
That was a lot longer doing that than it was. It was a lot longer doing that than I was reading it.
I mean, of course. But
true.
Again, like we said in the beginning, it doesn't really push too far. It does advance, yes. To
where from right outside, like whatever town they were at.
Yeah.
To the sea.
Exactly. So it does progress, not a whole lot, but it is a lot of a meanwhile.
Yeah.
Or not even a meanwhile, because if anything, we went back in time.
That's true. We see they had planes.
Yeah.
Back before I read the manga, I had a friend who was reading it, and for some reason I was like, do they get planes? They gotta get planes.
First they got blimps.
Yeah.
Now they got planes.
Now they got planes. I'm like, fuck yeah, planes.
Planes, man.
Yeah. Or skyboats.
Azumabitos, yeah.
We'll just stick with skyboat.
I like skyboat better than that.
That's how I'm gonna, call planes from now on.
Oh, look at that skyboat.
Look at that skyboat.
What?
That's a B-17 skyboat.
Yeah. That actually sounds kind of cool.
Skyboat.
But yeah, good chapter.
It was a good chapter. What do you think it's gonna happen next chapter? Titans. We're gonna see some Titans. Annie and Rhina. Maybe even Armin. He wiped him out easy, dude.
That's not even a joke. Yeah.
Armin would be the one to send in, actually.
Yeah.
Because he could just destroy. But you don't want to kill all of them.
No.
They're just fighting for their island, dude.
We're definitely going to see fighting.
Yeah.
That's definitely. For sure.
And with the Thunder Spears, it makes me think like we're going to see Rhina going Titan mode.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. My guess is a little bit of a siege on that harbor.
Siege. I mean, if you send Armin in, it's
no
done.
Siege.
It's just done.
Open and shut.
Yeah. Or they could go in like cover night.
I think that they'll probably try to do a little. Okay.
But they also have Levi with them.
That's true. Yeah. I think they might try to go covert.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna fail.
Yeah.
Or
Titans.
Flock is gonna be like waiting for you guys. It's like, oh shit. And then all these Thunder Spears are going to pop up, and then they're going to pop off.
Flock has had quite a bit of character development.
Yes, negative character development, but nonetheless.
Not all of it's negative. He used to be a little bitch.
That's true. Oh, that's true. Yeah, but he got balls, but in the wrong way.
I mean, he's the only one that survived the Beast Titan.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is very true.
So after that, I think.
And he did stick with Erwin,
yeah.
Yeah.
After that, I don't think anything phases him anymore.
No, that was brutal.
Yeah, like okay, and it kind of makes it like what the Beast Titan did to all his comrades.
Yeah.
It's like okay, they would have done that to every single one of us. Fuck all of them.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if they all die.
True.
True.
Very true.
I mean, he saw them fucking splattered.
Just getting deleted.
Yeah. Deleted.
Yeah.
Delete.
Control Alt Delete. It's like a computer. Yeah, I like that.
I don't like murder. Let's
go
a little something more scientific, like a deletion.
Yeah. Like on a computer, Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It's Always Sunny, everybody.
Very good. Season 14 was grand.
Was fucking great. There's definitely going to be a fight. I don't think we're going to get to the Founding Titan for a minute.
No, it's going to be a while since a couple months until we see Eren again.
Probably like 2 or 3 chapters.
Yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a fight at the harbor. That's my guess. That's kind of all I can think of.
I don't think Levi's going to do shit.
Nah.
I'm quite certain Levi's not going to do shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Simple. It didn't add enough to give us more.
That's true. It was very dialogue heavy.
Yeah.
That's true.
So.
That's true.
As far as that, I mean, I'm good because
right.
I don't have much else.
We're good.
All right, everybody. That was Attack on Titan.
Why is your voice getting so high?
Keep on listening, keep on watching, and keep on reading, keep on watching, and keep on listening. Tell your friends, subscribe, like, share, comment.
Okay.
Do the whole,
Hey.
Yeah.
Like and share the video.
Yeah, that too. That's great. Always do that.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, you're telling me to do
Yeah, you said your friends.
I made it with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you can't.
I mean, that's true. It doesn't mean I can't not share it.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll share it. We'll see.
Nobody likes my things on Facebook, so.
You don't post.
I do sometimes.
You do sometimes, that's true.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
You'll tag me and shit every now and then. Yeah, anyway, I'm good. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Don't cut me off,
I'm
bitch.
not. I purposely meant not to this time.
I'm good.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Okay.